So tonight in the Parent Project household, we are making a quick and easy pizza recipe, and it's great because you don't need many ingredients for this. So all you need is self-raising flour, Greek style yogurt, some olive oil, we've got some ham, pepperoni slices, ricotta, passata, pineapple, a huge plate of cheese, some tomatoes, and some spinach, which I'm going to get rid of the water as well.
And that's just frozen spinach, isn't it?
Just frozen spinach, yeah.
You've nuked it in the microwave.
Yeah, just to soften that up. So we're going to throw all this together and get some yummy pizzas. And you can change the toppings, obviously, but the bases are super, super easy, and that's what I want to demonstrate with this video. So the base is literally 3 ingredients. You don't need any yeast, and there's no waiting for it to proof and rise. So here we go. So we've got our 500 gram Greek style yogurt, which I'm going to pour in the bowl right here. So let's get all of that out. We are then going to add, I'm going to use the same container from my Greek yogurt to add the flour. So I just use this. So I'm going to fill it up twice. So the first, oh, yeah, that didn't go to plan.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. 1 and 2.
So you don't have to be too careful with the amounts of this.
No, exactly. It's really just do it till it's about right. So
Okay.
But yeah,
it's my style of cooking. That.
Yeah, 2 tubs is usually around right, and then I'll add more in if it's still sticky. So you'll see it start to form a dough, come together. There we go. And I think right about now I'll add the olive oil in. I usually just do a drizzle of this, just like that. It's probably about a tablespoon of olive oil. Just get that blended in. So this is going to look a bit messy at first, and you're going to think, how on earth is this going to make decent pizza bases? Well, you're going to find out because
they're actually pretty,
soon, and they are really
nice.
good. I make this a lot, so even though it might look a bit messy to begin with, it won't be like that when I finish. So what I tend to do when it gets a bit bitty like this, I'll get it on the top. So I'll put some flour down so it doesn't stick. So I'll try and bind it a bit together like this. All the hands in there and just get a bit sticky. Right, okay. So it's starting to come together a bit now, but it's still a bit sticky. So what I'll tend to do is I'll just knead it on here to get it bind it together a bit better. And then I'll just sprinkle more flour in as I go, if I can feel it getting a bit sticky.
So you want to do this until it stops being sticky, basically?
Yeah, basically. And I will get 3 pizza bases out of this. And then you get some delicious pizzas on the go. And it's really just so quick and simple. When I discovered this, I actually thought, why am I spending so much on stupid prices in the supermarkets for, pizzas? And they're going up to like £5 a pizza.
Or more.
Or more.
6, 7 quid, some of them. In fact, if you want the fancy ones, they're more, aren't they?
Yeah, the cost of living crisis, we just noticed the pizza price is going up so much. And we were like, what?
The cost of pizza crisis.
So then I was like, I need to find a way to make these myself.
Make some dough.
I refuse to pay a stupid price at the supermarket charges. So we're kind of almost there now. You don't have to worry too much about my sleeves keep worn the absolute wrong cardigan, wrong top for this today. You don't have to worry too much about the consistency, because it doesn't really matter if it's the perfect consistency. They still come out fine.
No, I've not had a bad one yet.
No, and I mean, sometimes I'm a bit more careful about, kneading it, and then other times I'll be a bit quicker and it still comes out fine, so I wouldn't worry about that at all. So what I'm going to do now is just going to separate it into 3 balls. There's still a bit of stickiness, but I'll deal with that separately anyway.
We're not going to worry about that.
No, don't worry about that. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be simple and cheap to make. So then, yeah, once I've got them about the same size, I'm starting to get a bit like, this one needs a bit more.
Oh, you're getting technical.
Yeah.
You're overthinking it.
I'm overthinking it now. Thinking this one feels a bit smaller. So I will deal with each of these separately. Get some more flour, like on this, as I say. So I kind of get them to try and get them as round as I can. Like I say, don't worry about all these little cracks and stuff. It doesn't really matter. So now I just need to roll it out. I've only got this small rolling pin because my other one kind of bent. I put it in the dishwasher and it bent. So I need to get a new one at some point. But probably get loads of criticism of my technique maybe, but it works for us, and I think it'd work for most people just trying this.
Well, we can't all be professional.
We can't be professional pizzerias.
Pizza folks, can we?
No.
I don't know what's the real word for it. Is there? What's the proper word for somebody who makes pizza?
Well, you're not a pizzeria.
No, a pizzeria is a restaurant
well, yeah, I
that
suppose
does
it is
pizza,
a restaurant,
innit?
yeah.
So I don't know.
Pizzeria.
Mario.
Okay, so here we go. The kids sometimes like to get involved in this bit as well. But then you get like old random shaped pizzas.
You
like
usually want to do
feet.
like a foot shaped one. Aubrey did a foot shaped one, didn't
No, I
she?
think that was Noah.
Oh, was it Noah?
So look how easy that was. Now this is the bit that sometimes
there we go.
goes wrong because I'm going to have to try and get this onto you. So I do a quick transfer onto
look at
here.
that.
Professional,
Slap.
you see. And then all I'm going to do around the side is I tend to just pinch it a little bit around the side. You don't have to do that, it'd be fine if you didn't, but
This is a bit of flair.
just to kind of keep the sauce on. That's really that's all it is really.
Yeah, stop it from running off.
Yeah, so just a little bit of an indentation there. So our bases are all done. We've got 2 round ones and we have our oblong one as well.
Yeah, we called it square. It's not square, it's a
Not
rectangle.
square. Yeah, it's a rectangle. We lied.
So what toppings are we going to, which pizzas have in which toppings
Right, so
then?
we're going to have the 2 round ones. We're going to have pepperoni and ham and pineapple. I know
Okay.
some people think it's a crime to have pineapple on a pizza, but we kind of like it.
Isla likes it, doesn't she? It's her favourite.
Yeah, and also we're going to have on the oblong one, we're going to have ricotta, spinach and tomato.
That's really nice. That's my personal favourite,
Yeah.
that one, I think. Although I do like the pepperoni, and I think third place is the ham and pineapple. Although, got to be honest, it's pizza, and in my book, pizza's never bad.
So what I tend to do is I'll just put this on first.
Okay, so this is your passata.
Put a lashing of that on each one.
Now, sometimes if we're feeling extra fancy, we do put
Yeah.
Italian herbs in this,
Sometimes
don't
add Italian herbs. I haven't got any today. I've run out.
we? So we're just raw dogging it with...
Yeah, so you can put whatever you want on really.
Yeah.
So let's spread that out. Something quite satisfying about this. I might need a bit more on there.
It smells
actually.
really good. I love the smell of passata. It just smells dead fresh, doesn't it?
So if you haven't tried making homemade pizzas, this is a really easy way, because sometimes the thought of trying to use yeast and proofing the base, it's just a lot of work sometimes, and
Yeah.
it
I
can
still-
take time as well.
In fairness, our friends have got a pizza oven, and
They
if
do
you
taste really
if you
good.
do it properly with a pizza oven, they're probably still the best. But these are
But
certainly not bad.
As a certain, a quick evening meal, they're actually really quick and easy to make.
3 ingredients for the
Yeah.
base.
And you don't have to skimp on the toppings like you get from the supermarket, because
I think people probably gathered that from the amount of cheese we've grated.
yeah, because we're finding every pizza you buy now, there's just less and less cheese on them, so you end up adding cheese and then it just ends up costing more money.
You got flour on your head. You're not Papa, are you?
No.
So they're ready to party. We just need to get our other toppings on, don't we? Oh yeah, baby.
There's the cheese, lots of it. So we had,
Cheese them up.
this is just cheddar cheese. You obviously can use whatever you want. You can use mozzarella, which is probably traditional.
Yeah.
This was just half of a kilo block of cheese.
Yeah, so we're not messing about with the cheese. About
Yeah.
500 grams
Like,
of grated
you
cheese.
would have probably a quarter of that on a supermarket one. So.
Oh yeah. We were just discussing when the camera was switched off that we like the Tesco stone baked ones are actually quite nice, aren't they? But they have got a bit skinny on the old toppings, haven't they?
Yeah, it's just everything's less and less every
Yeah.
time you get them. Like,
Yeah.
so we're like, no, we're not doing that anymore. We'll just make our own. This is super simple.
With all the cheese.
Yeah. Got a lot of hungry mouths to feed in
I mean,
our
these 3
house.
pizzas will feed like 8 people, 3 adults and 5 kids, believe it or not.
Yeah, and that's
And they never
plenty.
look like the thing. The thing is, I'll be honest, I can eat. I never think it looks like it's going to be enough pizza, and it always is.
Yeah, I mean, how would you describe the base? I'd say it's they're not hard.
No.
They've just got quite a nice softness to them, but they're
Yeah.
not. But they've got an outside crispiness as well.
Yeah, they go crispy around the edges.
Yeah.
Where you've done the little beading bit round the edge, for want of a better word. That tends to go a little bit crispy, which I like. And the bottom can go a bit crispy, especially on these ones because you've got the proper pizza trays. This one, to be honest with you, I think we normally put a bit too many toppings on these ones. Probably will again today.
Yeah, so we go.
Oh, right, okay. So
Pepperoni.
pepperoni in it.
We've got an open packet of pepperoni because children just can't help eating it.
We're supposed to be putting that
Every
on
time
pizza.
I buy, we already had.
This is the second
This is
packet.
the second pack we've had in the fridge because the kids just keep tucking into it, and then before you know it's gone,
Yeah.
and then we have to buy another one.
Don't be shy with the pepperoni.
So we're not going to be shy
Kirsty.
with the pepperoni because everyone. Well, I'm not a big fan to be honest, but
Wash your mouth out.
yeah, I know it's not a popular.
It's
Not a popular opinion, that is.
love pepperoni on pizza.
So I'm chopping up the ham for the ham and pineapple one. Any ham will do.
Yeah.
We just usually use what we've got in.
This week it was smoked ham.
Plenty of that on. Again, not stingy with the portions.
No man.
Whatever you like, just do that. I'm just cutting some pineapple chunks up.
Sorry
them in
if, you can,
half.
sorry if you can hear me chewing. I did steal some pepperoni out of the packet.
Let's see.
I'll be honest.
Not everyone's favourite, but like I say, you can just use whatever you want on them. I thought about doing other toppings, so I might try chicken, sweet corn and mushroom one night.
Yeah, because again, that's one of Isla's, isn't it? That she really likes that one.
Yep, so here goes the pineapple.
So this pizza's either the stuff of dreams or the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, this might be not to everyone's
Leave us a
taste.
comment down below if pizza
With
deserves to have
pineapple.
pineapple on it or not.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I sliced my finger off. You might have had a finger on there then, because I nearly sliced my finger off.
I missed it. I wasn't filming
Yeah.
it. I was too busy critiquing the pineapple.
So the last pizza is going to be the spinach and ricotta. So I'm going to add some tomatoes. Probably don't need more than one actually. There we go. Doesn't have to be fancy or anything, just
Just chuck them on.
chuck them on somewhere. Well, that might be enough actually. It's
Yeah.
quite a lot on this one. And then I'm going to add my ricotta. I did actually run out of. Someone's been in this. The mouse.
Who's what? Someone's
The
been in
mouse
it.
has been in it.
Just to clarify, not
Not
an
real mouse.
actual mouse.
It's my dad actually.
We call him the mouse because he just pinches bits of food, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Right, so ricotta goes on.
Ricotta goes on.
I think you were saying we ran out of ricotta,
Yeah.
so we used cream cheese,
we ran
didn't
out
we?
of ricotta, so yeah, cream cheese was a good substitute. It actually
wasn't
tasted
bad.
quite nice.
Wasn't bad, was it?
I quite liked it.
I think the rule of thumb is with these, just chuck on whatever you fancy, innit?
So a bit of spinach on there.
Looks disgusting.
Does look disgusting.
Looks
but,
like moss. But, you know,
but it tastes good,
tastes pretty good, yeah.
and it's good for you.
Full
Healthy.
of iron. That's why
Healthy
Popeye,
pizza.
Why Popeye ate it.
Yeah, healthy pizza.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure about healthy pizza, but with the amount of cheese we've put on there.
Probably not. Yeah. I think it'd be hard to argue that case.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not low-fat cheese either, is it? It's the proper
No.
stuff. Can't have low-fat cheese, can you, on pizza? No. We tried it one time, didn't we? Trying to be healthy, and it doesn't melt properly, does it? Looking good. Get them in the oven.
And voila! 20 minutes later,
The finished article.
and they're looking delicious.
Beautiful pepperoni.
I might add a few
Bit of garnish.
chives on there, make it look a bit fresher.
Looks nice.
So that was about 20 minutes, give or take. at 200 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it just depends how crispy
And
you
it
want
is a
your
fan
bake.
oven as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does depend how crispy you like your pizzas.
Yeah.
But these have turned out really good. So they're looking very nice. And the thing is, the ingredients here probably cost around £10, maybe less with some of the things, because some of the things I already had in. And they're more...
Well, we didn't use it all either, so there was enough.
Yeah, and
you
there's
could
more
make
left
probably
over.
this number of pizzas
So a lot
again.
of these ingredients, like the flour, obviously, you know, they're just cupboard essentials. So, and I already had my olive oil as well. I should mention that. So yeah, a lot of these things I'll be able to use again as well. But you're talking probably £15 for these in the supermarket, and they really don't give you value for money with toppings. So I think these are a better deal. So I think this is really worth trying if you want to save a bit of money making pizzas that are very simple to make.